fam, how you guys been doing? Of course, in the background we have the pink car here. You guys haven't seen it on the channel for a good bit now because I'm not gonna lie, it's been neglected, hasn't really been worked on, it's barely driven. So but right now we're gonna show some love to the car. Click on the title of this video. You guys been looking or searching for a great aftermarket CarPlay screen. So you that actually seen in my previous video, put it here or the link up there. That was made like 4 years ago, and on that unit, I definitely told you guys my pros and cons to it. Today, I want to introduce you to what I think is probably the best aftermarket CarPlay screen for not just this car, for most of the Lexuses. I always try to be transparent with you guys, so I put that screen to the test for about a month now, and I really think it's probably the best or one of the best. So let's get to it right now. So the screen I'm talking about is from Lexus Automotive. I am not getting paid or sponsored by them. If you guys don't want to watch the whole video and just kind of give you my honest opinion off the bat right now, this is so far the best screen you can get for the money. So if you want to trust me with that, there's a link down below. Get to there. The reason I'm talking about this is the actual owner of the company actually flew from South Korea to come meet with me, and we spent about a whole week together of just installation and troubleshooting certain things, and I give them feedbacks from most of you guys that ask me about stuff. And I think it was a great idea because with that video that I posted about 4 years ago, I've gotten many comments of certain problem, issue, or concerns that you guys have. So I took that and then I relayed to the owner on the spot in person. So then if any other issue or anything that I see with the screen, we can resolve or fix or change right away. I'm glad that he came to me all the way from South Korea, because that shows that the owner is behind his product 100%. Again, I am not paid or sponsored by Lexus. I just want to show you guys a great product. So for this video, I am not going to do a installation video for it. If you want to find out how to take off the whole center console installation wise, I'll add my old video down there and here to the when I tear up the whole part. I won't be unboxing this because it's just what typical out there. You get a screen, you get a harness, some trims, and that's basically it. So some things off the bat before we start the video that makes this different from a lot of the units out there you've seen on Amazon, Alibaba, and all that stuff is that this is not an Android unit. Most of them, the units out there are Android. This runs by Linux software, so it's a lot responsive and faster. So again, this won't be a whole tutorial of how to install the screen. This is just more comparison from my old unit to this unit. Again, from my old unit to this unit. And some of the things we'll be doing is like boot up time, auto CarPlay connecting, audio quality. That's a big thing. Runs through OEM Bluetooth. Now look, let me tell you, OEM Bluetooth. You don't need to do an aux, you don't need to change anything, just OEM Bluetooth. And we'll get to that when I show you the comparison. Software lags, certain there, but yeah, those are some of the main things. We'll get to that right now. So this is the UI. There's two different versions of the UI's interface. So you're gonna click on display, setting, and UI type. This is the one you just saw. It was style 1. This is style 2. It's more cleaner but more open. But style 1 shows this on the side and then the temperature or the AC. Whichever one works, it's up to you. You have your normal OEM. You have this. The S link is for CarPlay. You have your audio. If you have music store, same thing. USB, video on the side. Your phone, music, and then if you install a front camera, you have it right here. Settings right here. Yep. Now we'll be focusing on the comparison. First thing we're going to test is the boot up time. So here we go. As you can see, this one boot up really fast already at the main menu. Second thing we'll be testing is the CarPlay Auto Connect once the boot is already up. So here we go. This will be an auto connect for CarPlay and Android Audio. As you can see, CarPlay boots up really fast. Next thing we'll focus on is the audio source quality. The new unit is OEM Bluetooth, while the old unit is technically through aux and headphone jack. That my phone is on Lexus OEM Bluetooth and not any other accessory CarPlay headphone jack, anything like that. This is OEM Bluetooth that I renamed to Lexus IS. And just a quick reminder that if you see my car in a CarPlay a little bit different, and that's because I am on iOS 26 beta, so mind that. It's not the unit itself. Big Bertha into here. You just won't give it up that easily.
They need a little bit of persuasion.
So Big Bertha here. Let's just say she fought us, you know, but we snuck it in, you know. Now it's in the hole. See, there's no delay or minimal delay to OEM Bluetooth. Sound quality is good. I will now play non-copyright music for you guys. Again, OEM Bluetooth. Just connect it like normal and it just plays right away. This part of the video will be more like a setup guide / troubleshooting. And this is only if you encounter these problems. I'm not saying you will for your unit, but this is just more precaution. The first thing we're going to do right now is set up the CarPlay. CarPlay in this software or this unit is called S-Link. You can click this here to start up for here, and then it'll say pair Bluetooth device and give you a Bluetooth name. Mine is BT dash, and then there's 4 numbers. Yours might be a little bit different. So you come up here, connect. Connect. So the initial setup will take a little bit, but after that, it works flawless. Like that. There, the first pair, everything will work fast now. If you have Android Audio, no problem. This converted to. You just got to make sure that you go into settings, you go to S-Link. In S-Link, there's S-Link type. In my case, my unit comes already selected for CarPlay. If you have Android, you click on Android Audio, and then that would change the setting, and then you go back to S-Link, and you connect it like how I did it, Bluetooth, and then it should auto connect from now on. Do the AirPlay or Miracast or Google Cast for Android. I don't know what the term for. We're doing the AirPlay, so for my phone, it's an iPhone. We're gonna click on AirPlay first. Unfortunately, for AirPlay for iPhone or Android, if you want to cast your screen up there, unfortunately you would have to do aux audio. With that, you can either do it with a selector, media selector on here, or you can go to OEM, change your audio source to aux. And then you do the setup. For iPhone, it's a little more difficult than Android. Android, you literally just pop up, connect to it, and then it'll just AirPlay. But for iPhone, for some reason, it's a little bit more difficult. Number one, you have to turn on your hotspot on your phone. And then number two, you have to click on this Wi-Fi icon here. And when you find it, you have to connect it to it and all that stuff. And then you'll be able to cast. So let me turn on my hotspot right now. Now it's connected. Go back. What you need to do, let's say we're going to play a video. In this case, you do this. For iPhone, you have to go to screen mirroring, and then the unit is called DZTL link. Now you have it there. There's a slight delay when it comes to cast, but other than that, not too much. But you have then this guy. I mean, this car. Yeah. You know. RX-7 or me? I know. You guys decide. RX-7. So the only bad thing is you have to put your auto source to aux, but it will do it. If you do a regular Bluetooth, it won't work. But everything else, OEM Bluetooth works just fine. Just for the cast part, yeah. So this unit comes with 2 USB ports. I route my wire to the side here, hidden. Whenever I need to use it, I can pull it out. But each one are labeled USB 1 and USB 2. If you want it to use CarPlay but wire, you need to plug it into USB 2 with a good quality cable. So this is plugging it into USB 2 for wire CarPlay. And you have CarPlay right there. Very easy. You can do 2. USB 1 is mainly for data transferring or USB stuff. So one of the things you can do is you can upgrade the boot logo, which is this part right here. This Lexus part right here, you can change that boot logo to whatever screen you want. Have the qualifications on the side here, something where what you need for the picture to fit here, and then there should be a file that the owner, or you can go from the website to get it from, that you need to put on your USB and just leave it there. All you need to do is get the right sizing for the picture to have it right for the boot. So let me show you guys. I already have the data and the new picture on my USB here already. So all I have to do is plug it into USB 1 and it should auto update. Like that. If you have the software, all the files that you downloaded, just have it in that folder. Now it says upgrade successful. We'll restart. So once you have it on that update successful, we'll restart, unplug the USB. If not, it's gonna keep doing the same cycle again once it reboot. So once you're done, I'm gonna show you my new picture. That. And that's how you change the boot logo for your unit. I have reset the whole unit just to show you guys a fresh install or changing certain settings, some potential issues you might get into. Probably not, but just in case. First thing we do is the backup camera. If your backup camera does this, you want to go to settings. You want to go to car settings, backup camera, and at the moment it is listed as OEM LVDS camera for camera type. You want to change that to OEM CVBS / aftermarket camera. And once you do that, you back out to this menu. You have more option. This is also where you can add your show parking sensor, the parking guide display, your mirror, the image. Now the next thing you want to do, if you want to, the next thing you need to do right after you change the camera type is to go to camera format. Change that from AHD 1080p to CVBS NTSC. You click that, you back out, and you should have regular camera. You probably see this backup camera delay thing. Now this is mainly for this unit allows you to install an aftermarket front camera, and this allows you to have the display delay. So let's say I put it at 3 seconds, and what it does is once you put it in reverse and then you put it back into drive or park, there's a delay for the front camera to come up and shows for X amount of delay seconds that you put in. So let me show you. You have this, you put it back to park. So where the black screen would be the front camera. Since I don't have a front camera, I will be turning this off. Now, if you ever want to go back to the OEM menu, you can either click the OEM tab here or hold down the menu on your joystick or trackpad. I'm holding down them right now, and you have this. And you can get right here. As you can see, everything works. In case you're in the OEM menu and your mouse is not working accordingly to what you're used to, let's say this one right now, I have it at, it's like free floating, and it's hard to just click on this unless I click on it, or it doesn't work at all. So what you need to do, you need to be in the OEM menu and swipe from the side here. There's a hidden menu that you can go and change. For the joystick or jog mouse that you want, you need to go to controller type, and you have many options: trackpad, jog mouse, knob, RX classic, and then there's trackpad 360 AVM, jog mouse 360 AVM, and external jog mouse. If you want that snap like how your OEM is for my particular car, you need to go into jog mouse 360 AVM, not regular jog mouse. And what we do is, now you have, and it will fix everything. In a particular case, if you do encounter this screen right here where it's squished and you have that green bar right there, very simple install or solution to it. Very simple solution. You make sure that you're on OEM. You swipe on the side again. You go on OEM's display side. In this case, it might be stuck on widescreen. You want to change it into screen 1 or screen 2, unless you have like RX and stuff like that down there. Screen 1 and screen 2 is basically the same. You can pick one, either one, and you're back to here. Now everything works just like normal. The second thing to that screen part, as you can see, I have the AC controller on this side and then the OEM stuff on right here. If you don't care for this and you want it fill up the whole screen, you can come back to here and then click on display output mode. Right now we're on a original ratio. Click on full screen and you have it that other stretch one that I'm used to. But since it looks stretched, it looks kind of weird. I like the original one anyway. It looks more cleaner. Like that. Yep. Temperature issue where, as you can see right now at the bottom, I have it 69 Fahrenheit. I live in Texas, US, but on the screen it shows 69 Celsius. What you need to do is you come to setting, you come to display, and you make sure temperature unit is correlate to your country. For me it's Fahrenheit, and look, it's at Fahrenheit, and all the AC stuff works. If you are anywhere else besides the US, you would do Celsius. Now, if the temperature is not the right number, but the degree is right, you need to click convert, and it'll do the conversion for you. But for me, it's Fahrenheit, and that's right there. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoy the comparisons between my O unit and the U unit. And I hope you can see that how much of a big difference it is. Those of you who have a unit already, and that can kind of show you guys a big difference. If you don't have your unit so far and you're interested, again, this is by Lexus Automotive. I'll link their website down below. They have models for almost all Lexuses. I think it's IS, RC, CT, ES, GS, GX, RX, and NX. I think I cover it. I should double check. All software should be the same, just a little bit of setting different changes for depending on the car. If you go on the website, please make sure that you pick the right model for your car, like if it's a trackpad or a joystick or a knob and stuff like that. Please verify before you purchase. And then speaking of purchasing, if you do want to purchase a unit, use the code Kanbo for $30 off. I got you guys a discount for anybody who's watching this video. And use the code Kanbo for $30 off. I will be making a video over the CT unit maybe sometime in a week or so, but essentially it'll be kind of the same thing as this comparison from an O unit to a U unit. It works great for me, can't complain so much. I am not too picky. It does what it does. CarPlay, boot up fast, auto connect, OEM Bluetooth. Thinking about getting a unit for yourself, I think this is the perfect unit for you. Price is good. I think the price on the website also includes free shipping too. So technically, if you buy that and use my code, you're getting save on money on tax. So like always, till next time, deuces.